Alright guys, so what I will be doing in this video is to share with you my strategy that I actually use to trade the volatility index. Now, when I come to the chart, I usually start from the daily time frame. Alright, I start from the daily time frame and I mark off my most recent daily level. So this is a daily resistance. We have a daily resistance here, and we have a daily support right here, and I think this level right here is important just the same, but this is a daily resistance. So you want to identify your most recent levels, alright? And the reason why I do this on the daily time frame is that the daily time frame is stronger than the 4 hour and also the 1 hour. So you're going to find price respecting your daily level a lot more. And I'm going to share something with you guys quickly. If you notice, we have resistance here, we have resistance here, we have resistance here on the daily time frame. Alright? Strong level. Got a few candles to break above, but what happened is that this daily candle right here closed back below the area. Just the same. Respected the area. Alright, price push down. What happened here? Price pretty much react to our daily support right here. So this is the reason why I mark off my daily levels on the chart, because price is more likely to respect these levels than the 4 hour and also the 1 hour time frame. So after you do that, you can go down to the 4 hour time frame just the same to identify your most recent levels. Now the thing with the 4 hour time frame, guys, sometimes you're gonna find that your 4 hour support will line up with your daily levels just the same, and the daily support and the daily resistance. Sometimes you will find that, other times you may not. Alright, and it might be a bit rangy at times on the daily time on the 4 hour time frame. So you might find a lot of range on the 4 hour time frame. So you have your 4 hour support, which is right here. Alright, so this is a 4 hour support area. I'm gonna clone this, and this is our 4 hour resistance. And we have another 4 hour resistance right here just the same. So I'm just showing the labeling right here. Alright, and can clone this again. You have another 4 hour levels right here. 4 hour levels gonna be stronger than the 1 hour and the 30 minute. Alright, so that's that. So when you go down on the 4 hour time frame, you mark off your most recent levels that are important just the same. Alright, so this is what the chart look like now. Usually I go down to the 1 hour time frame. Now what I look for on the 1 hour time frame is channel, or the trend the market is actually moving in. Alright, now a quick way to do this, you can grab your trend line, you can use your stay in drawing mode, and what you can actually do, you can plot from the lows to the highs, lows to the highs, just the same, to identify the current trend that the market is moving in. Alright, I'm just doing the levels that actually stand out the most to me. So if you want to do this, the option is yours just the same. You want to mark off the levels that stand out most to you, and you can do your thing from there. I think this level right here, we have a low here, we have a high here. I think this level right here stand out the most. Push up here, and price is now back at this level. Alright, so that's that. So you identify that the market is creating higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, just the same, higher highs, higher low, lower high, lower low. So at this point, price consolidating here and break below structure, it's clear that we're gonna push towards the downside. You get a nice continuation. But what happened here is that price pretty much came back down into this resistance right here and bounced from the level, and we start to push back towards the upside gradually. Now looking at this on the 1 hour time frame, you identify the swing high, the swing low. The next thing you want to do is to identify the potential trend. All right, so clearly we can see that, I'm gonna use this. So clearly we can see that the market has been trending bullish from this point. All the way from down here, we start to trend bullish by creating high. We create a high here, and then what the market start to do is to create lower highs and lower lows just the same, and it came all the way down, created a low right here, and it started to push up back gradually, and it came down to create a lower low, and then the market started to push back towards the upside gradually. So there are a few options here, and we're going to take a closer look at them. So as you can see, we have a 4 hour level here, we have another 4 hour level here, and we also have a daily level here. And price try to retest this level. You know, there wasn't a lot of momentum, so we form support and we push back to the upside. So I'm going to show you how you can actually go about drawing your trend line. All right, so the first option from a selling perspective would look something like this. Now, the reason behind this is that we created a high here. So this would actually be my significant high. All right, created a low here. This would actually be my significant low. From here to here, this is the highest point. So this would be my lower significant high. All right, and price came down and formed a higher low. So pretty much the market is in a tight spot now, and the potential is there for it to break out in either direction. And I'm going to explain to you guys why. All right, now significant level, significant level, significant level, significant level. All right, so currently the market is trading between a high point right here and a low point. Now, if it's a case where you find that the market push up to here and form some resistance at the trend line, then this would actually be my cue to look for a sell to sell it back down to this level. All right. Now in this case, I might have two take profit, one here and one all the way down here. If I find that price breaks through this level right here and breaks through our daily support, which is right here, and our 4 hour level, then what I can do is to look to the left for here as a potential target between these two zones as a potential target. Because the thing is, currently what the market is doing, it is gradually pushing towards the downside. So it have one high here where I get my first touch, my second touch. So if it's a case where it creates a low here and push up and form some form of resistance, which would be at my daily level and also at my H4 level, then this gives me strong confirmation that there's a very high probability the market will respect this level and continue to drop bearish. If it's a case where you find price breaks and close above the level, what you got to do is to wait for the market to push up, create a high, pull back, form support, you know, either at the trend line, at your daily level, or even at the 4 hour level. But the 4 hour level might be a bit more risky, and then you're going to look for buy at support here for the market to continue to push bullish. The overall target could be the 4 hour level right here or the daily level right here. But your take profit one would actually be the high, which the market would have created here for you to take that buy. All right. How you draw your trend line in a case like this, you're going to have your first touch here, your second touch here, all the way out. So you're going to find that the market will also be pulling back to retest your trend line for the buy to continue to push bullish. This is how I analyze the volatility index. This is how I trade the volatility index. And you guys would have seen the results, the before and after image. It's not hard. It takes practice and it takes time. All right. So for now, I'm monitoring this for a potential pullback to here to look for a longer term play. Potentially down to here. If we break through the level, then there's a very high probability the market will continue down to this daily level. But if we farm support, potential is there for it to push back up to here. And then if it farms resistance on like the 1 hour or the 30-minute time frame, then I might give sells a second chance. But if it breaks, what I'm gonna be doing is to wait for the market to create a high higher than the previous, which would have been here, because as I stated before, this is the significant high. Wait for an ISO to pull back with support. Then I'm going to look to take a buy to retest the high. And if I get continuation, then I target my daily and my H4 zone. So this is a strategy that I use, guys. Very, very simple. It's not hard to understand. It just takes time, practice, and patience, and you will be okay. All right. So you don't want to be taking 10 trades per day, 5 trades per day. Just focus on 2 quality setup on a daily basis and you should be okay. So just focus on the quality setup. Stay within a risk parameter, meaning you're not going to go over risking on your account and you should be okay. So the strategy is very, very simple, guys. Very, very simple, and you should be okay. All right. So even looking at this now, trend line could be drawing from here to here, just the same. What you're going to find is that if the market does something like this, it will be bouncing from here. All right. And we'll also be trading under this trend line, which should be a potential break and retest. Took some sells here today, got stopped out because I was looking at this resistance here. But what happened is that the market did a deeper pullback. The market did a deeper pullback, and I think sell probably here with stop loss about here would have been more sufficient to catch the move probably down to here. All right, probably about a 1-to-1 risk to reward or a 1 point something risk to reward. But what I'm looking at now, currently the market start to create what we call higher lows. So a good idea for sells would be at this level right here for the market to continue to push down. As you can see right here, significant high, significant low, significant lower high, and then a farm a higher low. So if the market push back up and can't break above here and respect the trajectory of the trend line, then sell is still valid to continue to push towards the downside. If it breaks, wait for the retest, buy him up. All right, so that's that. Stay blessed. TME trading made easy.